What's going on, guys? This ain't got a clue. I'm Kae Kurd.
I'm Marcus Bronzy.
Marcus, before we start, I have to ask, why are you just like a referee?
Am I? Well, am I just like a ref?
Black t-shirt, black shorts, high black socks.
Ah, they're not socks, Kay. They're
what
not
are these?
Socks. You know me. I'm a connoisseur of looking after myself.
No. But they look like socks.
They're not socks.
Can I put a picture of you on the Patreon?
Yeah,
so on the Patreon, go and then go, is he just like a ref?
Get the Crocs in as well.
Hold on. I'll put it on a Patreon. You are dressed like a ref.
I do look like a ref, actually. I do look like a ref.
Yeah.
They're not socks. You can guess again. I think you know what they are. You're a medical
like compression
man.
socks.
They are indeed.
Why are you wearing compression socks in a well air conditioned room?
Because
you're old?
I am old. But I'm someone who, to combat my age, I like to be preventative instead of...
So, okay.
I feel like I've stood on my feet quite a lot in my life. And for the first time ever, I may have seen the beginnings of a varicose vein, right? Stay with me though, guys. Stay with me though, guys.
Wait, how old are you?
36. Stay with me though, guys. Stay with me though, guys. Remember, I've been big and I've been small. I was at the gym and I saw a friend of mine.
I've been big and I've been small.
Yeah, that can make it make a difference.
Yeah.
I was at the gym and I saw a friend of mine and he was on the walking machine.
The walking machine.
The treadmill. No, he's on the step machine. It's on the step machine.
The stepper.
And I'm like just doing some little chest press or whatever.
I love the fact that you call the treadmill the walking machine. I'm not going to let you get away with that. But
that's fine. Well, so you walk on it. It's a machine. And he had really bad varicose veins, and I don't want those, bro. Very simple. So I'm wearing compression socks.
What are varicose? Is it just?
It's when your veins stop working and pushing blood up, and blood falls back into them, and it mashes them up, so the valves don't work properly. And they don't
surely
look
there's
nice.
an easier way than...
You can get the veins removed. And they do run in my family, varicose veins.
Oh.
So okay, I'm putting some compression socks on. I'm taking the corn now. But guess what? My calves are going to look lovely.
But doesn't yoga and stuff like that help with blood circulation?
Exercise does, which
sauna?
I do. Walking.
2 hours of sauna a day can help you with your blood circulation. I mean, what I found is there's a 30% decrease in varicose veins.
You sound like one of those guys that's what's it called? Those guys that are on tea. They're on mad tea. Why do their voices sound like that?
The wellness podcast.
For me, what is important is 7 cigars before breakfast. That's why I sound like this. The reduction of varicose veins is very important to me.
Yeah. So I'm wearing compression socks. So they may get long. I've got.
They may get longer.
They may get longer over the knee.
Do you know what?
If they go all the way up to my thigh, then they just look like I'm them guys wearing gym. You know the guys that wear yoga pants to the gym.
With no socks? With no shorts on over them.
They wear shorts over them, don't they?
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Of socks
I wear that.
So if these were longer, these socks.
Dane Baptiste.
Yeah.
Dane Baptiste. This is out for everybody. Dane's a friend of the show.
Yeah, he's a good friend of the show.
Dane wears those compression tights.
Yeah.
With no shorts.
What?
Over them.
So they're like yoga pants.
Yeah. So we were at football. Yeah. He's done this numerous times at football, and he's like, "Don't worry, guys, I'm wearing shorts underneath," and we were all like, "That's not the issue."
So he wears shorts and then the yoga pants over the top, the compression pants over the top.
Yeah, so it's mad tight. So like,
why don't you wear? I thought the reason people wear. One second, I thought people wear the shorts on the outside to like.
No, he wasn't wearing baggy shorts. He was just probably wearing like boxer shorts. Yeah, he's like, "Don't worry, I got stuff on underneath," kind of thing. Like what I found funny was the first couple of minutes. There were some guys that didn't want to tackle.
Fantastic. That's so smart. That's so smart. That's so smart. Wow. I rate him for that. I'm rating that. Boxers are pulling their shorts up just a little bit high. Dane's saying, "Fuck it, I'm gonna wear something that means that people are sure to tackle me." But all joke, like I need to get.
Well, I mean, they were close to his tackle.
I thought that's the whole reason guys at the gym wore shorts over the leggings because they didn't like the contour that it showed. They didn't like the fact it was so figure hugging.
I think Dane was really happy that.
Which is, I think it's a great idea. Which is why I'm thinking of the compression socks, getting them all the way up.
So you're going to wear compression socks, and then you're going to wear you could wear the 3/4 length compression shorts.
Oh my gosh! So then isn't there going to be a gap for my knees? You know the one that basketball
players play?
Yeah, they wear.
No, so you could wear them over that, and then you would just see those underneath, and people just think you're wearing normal socks.
The compression what? But no, honestly, I don't understand this.
You know what basketball play like LeBron?
Yeah.
If you Google a picture of LeBron James, 9 out of 10 times you see him, he's wearing 3/4 length compression
tights.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. And he obviously wears socks as well. Mm-hmm. But you could wear the compression what you're wearing there, and then you wear the compression tights, and it will go over the socks.
And then shorts over the top.
Well, yeah, but
now I'm gonna be really warm in my crotch.
No,
area
but like you could wear like dry fit, like like Nike or Gymshark or Adidas.
Yeah, shorts. I might go for it. Until then, I'm gonna walk around. You
won't be that warm. It's gonna be winter tomorrow.
Yeah, true say. But yeah, no, I've got them on. And you know what, Kate? All joking aside, when I stand up for longer periods of time, I feel better. I feel good. And I'm willing to take the corner. I think I've got to that stage in my life.
Where did you buy them,
bruv? I had to go to shop Bezos. I had to go to Bezos' house. Yeah,
Amazon.
I got ones that cut off at the. Sorry if you're bored by this, guys. I get ones that stop at my ankle.
This is
and listen, these ones go. The ones I'm wearing, they go down.
Is my mic working, by the way?
It is, man.
Yeah. Like, I'm looking at these right now, yeah? Oh, yeah, that's better. That's much better. I'm looking at these right now, and, I mean, you still do look like a referee.
I got socks. Can you see the socks underneath?
You're wearing socks as well underneath?
Yeah, because these don't go over my toes. Because if I did, I'd have to buy, like, ones that were... Because I don't like socks that are not cotton, bruv. And these are not cotton. These are some things. So I need to have cotton on my feet. I can't be wearing, like, nylon socks, bruv.
So that's what a lot of footballers do. I don't know if you've noticed. When you see, like, footballers and you're like, oh, they've got white bits. So what they were actually wearing is their normal socks. And you see the long bit?
Yeah.
They cut it. So then that just goes over it. So that's why you think they're wearing... And then some of them get white tape and put it over it.
Right.
That's
so I'm doing what like professional sports people do then almost.
Well, yeah, but you're not a professional.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But it helps me.
Listen, yeah?
Yeah.
If you're expecting this to be a young hip podcast...
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
We're talking
about varicose veins.
Yeah.
If you're somebody in your 30s, late 20s, or even if you're in your early 20s, and you're an old soul... This is the podcast for you.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Now, you know what? You want to listen to podcasts where they're trying to tell you to take tea all the time. I'm saying take time to buy some compression socks. That's how you make sure you look good. Kay's giving you skincare advice. SPF.
Listen.
Come on.
I'm dead real,
Come on.
Like, if you listen to me on the Patreon, I get real honest.
Hey.
By the way, we had really good feedback about one of the last episodes on Patreon.
I think we'll talk about them on this show because we do pick a couple Patreon things to talk about. Yeah. And then if people want to come over and join that conversation, I think that was really real. That was lovely.
They were like, "Hey, man, real." People were like, "Real, really happy with your honesty."
Huel have hit us up as well. They want to do a brand deal
because of them.
But yeah,
no, man. But yeah, no, we got a bit honest and stuff on there as well. So we show range. However, on the main feed, most of the time, it is what it is. It is where it is. We're quite obnoxious and arrogant, but that's our persona. It's all for comic effect and being hilarious.
Yeah, man.
But deep down, we just want to cuddle up in front of a fireplace
with our compression socks on.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I'm sold on this idea yet. I might do it.
So good, bro. Honestly,
are you gonna wear them on planes and that as well?
100%. I told my dad I got them, man. He took a flight. He was like, "Get me some." So I've sent him a pair. He's worn them on a flight as well.
I thought your dad just took a flight specifically to come back to the UK.
Took a flight just to get the socks. It's something that you do.
Are you mad? Got on a flight.
So yeah, I got my dad a pair. I got him the ones that stop at the ankle because he says he wants to wear his socks as well.
Okay,
that's where I get it from.
Send me the link. I'll get.
Are you gonna join in?
When I see my dad, I'll be like, "Dad, here you go.
Yeah, man.
Have these."
It's like your calves are getting a hug. Honestly, like support. I reckon, I don't know if this is true or not. I'm pulling this out of the sky because I ain't got a clue. It could improve your sports prowess. It could make you run that little bit faster. We do know you were getting into this whole top 1%.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I've had a back issue for about 3 years.
Yeah, man.
Right? There's been times I've come to this podcast, right?
Always after Notting Hill Carnival. It's really aggravating.
No, he's terrible. Talking mad crap.
Always.
I've had back issues, innit? Yeah. Like, there's been times I've come on this podcast and I've stood up and he's been like, "Bro, you're all right." Like...
You've made the noise that people make when they're sitting down when you're standing up.
So last week, I'm in the middle of a PT session, smashing it,
obviously,
mashing it up because I'm that guy.
Good job,
in
Kate.
the gym, banging weights.
Good. Everybody needs to be more like Kate.
My personal trainer, shout out Nick Garcia, Australian guy, right?
Shout
and he's just like, mate, you're strong, mate. You're strong, mate. He's always like, you're stronger than you look, kind of thing, right? Okay. All right, big up him.
I don't know how to take. I don't know how to take that. Is that good?
Yeah, I'd much rather be stronger than I look than weaker than I look.
I think I'm weaker than I look, I think I am. Yeah, I think so.
But like, oh my God.
Because you throw numbers around like, Marcus can bench press a ton. I'm like, whoa.
I was on Fight and Talk.
Yeah.
What's it? Jeanette Quachi was on. And I was talking about something. I made a joke like, they were like, name one of the biggest sporting failures, and her and Nathaniel were talking about like their failures in the Great British Olympics team, right? And I'm there like, yeah, well, as a joke, I was like, yeah, well, once I tried to do my like squat PB in Manchester, pure gym, and it never went off, right? And they were like, what is your, and I said 140, but the way they were like, what's your personal best one? And I was like 140, but I was only counting 140 for reps, right? I do reps of, I used to do reps of 140 kg. And then she just goes, light. Bro, in that point, right, live on the BBC, it wasn't even live, it was pre-recorded, but in that point, right, I was like, no, that's not light, bruv. That's not light, bro. I was like, forget the whole show right now, yeah?
You were like, stop, there was no music, but you were like, stop the music.
I actually went and looked at stats, bro, because it's nearly double my body weight, innit, right? So that's not bad. If you can squat double your body weight. I'm talking to an Olympic athlete over here. They're like, yeah, no, but we do that for 10 reps. Alright, cool. Tell a joke.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say, that's your job. An hour. That's your job. Because whilst the plank is a long minute for me, yeah, it's a long minute for me. I believe if we were to put you in the same situation on stage, that's a long time to be funny.
I could do 3 minutes of a plank.
Yeah.
Right, I've done, there's video footage of me doing 3 minutes of a plank, right? Yeah. So when niggas went light, and I was just thinking, this is the only thing you can get me on. Even then, with a bad back right now, I'll still try and bang that. I'll wear a belt and I'll do it.
I can't lie though, 10 out of 10 for a Merkage. That was good, innit? Yeah, that was good, innit?
Yeah, but like,
it's all right, bro.
If I said something back, I'm the sexist.
Yeah. Nah, I don't know, you know? You could be like, get right. You could be like, right now.
Oh no, you can't.
Right now.
Listen, I've been very conscious of talking over women on, but particularly on things, because I've seen it before in the past, and it's like,
it's not a good look.
We learn, innit? We live and we learn, right? But I talk over men all the fucking
Is it? I haven't noticed. Is it? Do you?
So if you know I talk over,
is it?
Like I'll talk over a man all the time, innit? So me, when there's like women around there, I'm just there like, don't talk over them. Don't talk over them. Don't talk over them. Innit? Like I'm like, to the point where sometimes I'm just silent and people are like, you're right. Like, yeah, no, I'm just trying not to be seen as sexist.
Pause for too long. I think sometimes you just got to hold the corn, and I think you got she delivered a blow with perfect timing, and you know, you let them have that W. They're an Olympian.
I really feel to put out a tweet with a poll going, is 140 kg light? Because I've done 160 for one.
Let's move on.
I've done 160 for one.
I believe you, bro. I believe you. I don't know if you're saying
anyway,
this for
I don't
me,
even know
or
why I got to
she's
this.
listening to this.
So my back issues, right?
By the way, Kate, I just want to say I can tell you're totally not affected by what she said. I can tell you're totally over it, and you're not carrying it. This has been
bugging me for about since Thursday. It's Friday, sorry. We recorded it on Friday. Sorry, it's been bugging me since Friday.
I'm going to go listen to this episode now. You know, I'm going to go listen to it now, bro. How was Rick doing? Was he right?
Rick is great.
Is he the main? That's his show
Rick's
now as well?
Yeah, so it's not...
Fucking hell, Five Live's giving him everything. Was it like 7 shows a week or something? Money bags. He's doing a breakfast show as well.
Speculate on that. Yeah, he's doing a breakfast show. That's why we do it on Fridays.
Did he look well paid? Is he looking good?
He looks tired.
Bro. That comes
just had a kid.
Breakfast.
Yeah, he's just had a kid as well, 8 months. So
fuck.
Yeah. I don't think we should be out in man's business on a podcast.
Bro, it's known that he's doing 6 shows a week at least. Yeah. I'm going to presume that's 6 times as much money as somebody doing 1 show a week.
Of course.
And he's, a very good presenter. So
absolutely.
And he had a child, which costs money as well.
Had a chat. Who was it we're speaking about as well? And they're like, your name came up, and it was just like, oh yeah, like somebody was like, who's Mark? And he's like, very handsome, tall, mixed race guy. Like, and I was like, it's my guy.
Because Rick's good looking as well, bro.
Yeah.
He was OGT4.
Yeah, I know. Original
T4.
He was one of them ones where like he had that sort of, you know those white girls that black girls would date.
White guys that black girls would date.
White guys that black girls would date. Yeah, like he had that vibe, like Paul Walker.
Yeah. Beckham had that energy for a while. Beckham had that. Anyone.
I think Beckham still got that energy.
I think Beckham. And if he walks into a room, everyone's on it.
Yeah.
I think everyone's on it. And I think guys will be like, you know what? I'll be married to you for 10 years, babes. But if you were to lips anyone in here, I'll probably just ask for a picture afterwards. Can I have a picture? Yeah, this is just before David Beckham lips my missus. Yeah, it's true though, bro.
Beckham. It's weird though, because like Beckham was hated by this country
for the silliest things. Do you remember one of the reasons he was hated?
What, for wearing a sarong?
For wearing a sarong, there was outrage.
Oh yeah,
outrage. They wanted to cancel him for wearing some light clothing, some breezy clothing.
So you know when Piers Morgan was head of, was it
News of the World? Was it one of them?
No, it was. I think it was a Mirror. Was it a Mirror? I don't know. One of those tabloids, right? Mm-hmm. They had a cutout of a dartboard with Beckham's face on it that you could take out and put on. That like they made him public enemy number one.
Do you know what?
This was after the World Cup, innit? As if like him. He is the sole reason we lost it and whatever, and it's like that. And they had effigies of him. So it's great. It's funny right now when people are like, "Oh yeah, look at like we need to think about the mental health of people." For like a couple pundits having a go, but there was literal burning effigies. Right. Anyway,
so that's what Piers Morgan means when you can't say anything or do anything anymore. It means you can't make a dartboard out of somebody and put it in a national paper for them to cut out and throw darts at. But you know what? If I was Beckham, I'd be laughing all the way to the bank because that dude. Retired footballer is still somehow the face of FIFA. How does that even like him is and bro? He's always it's now FC whatever, but he's been in the FIFA games over the last few years, bro, as a cameo. Him and Muhammad Ali. Yeah, I'm trying. Who are other Jordan? Who are other sports people that I mean? We will get back to your back, by the way.
Yeah, the thing is with Beckham
status
with Beckham,
legend.
I think people don't understand he was actually an incredible footballer,
fantastic footballer.
Because now, like, it's people see him as a celeb. It's a bit fashionable to go, oh yeah, but he was just a pretty boy. He was incredible.
He operated at a high level for quite some time. Yeah. And I think...
Well, think about the teams he played for. Man United.
Yeah.
AC Milan. Real Madrid. Paris Saint-Germain. And obviously LA Galaxy. But like...
Never played for Arsenal though. If he had that, boy, that would have been...
He trained with Arsenal.
Yeah. Well, obviously, brother.
He trained with Arsenal.
Says a lot in it, bruv, innit? You get me? It says a lot. No, but he was...
Arsene Wenger had him around the team to train with them.
Yeah, heavy, bruv. And all joking aside, like the way that he curved the football was mad.
It's incredible.
Bruv, he was so known for that. I'm not saying he's the first to do it, but he was so known for that. There were films off the back of just Bend It Like Beckham. Bonkers, bro.
Yeah.
And his missus a Spice Girl, one of the most like successful bands in history ever.
Yeah.
And I would say when he's in the room with her, the light's on him, innit, really? Let's be honest.
Now it is.
I mean, she's doing a world tour.
Back in the day, it was 100% Victoria.
Yeah, man.
It's almost like Victoria. Like I think,
bro, the Spice Girls were levels, and we've said it before in the pod, so we'll get past through this quick. They had tunes. It's not an argument. They had tunes.
Spice Girls were bad girls, but I don't think people understand. Like you see, if Spice Girls were around when there was social media, let me tell you right now, you wouldn't have been able to escape them, right? We weren't able to escape them like with normal media, like pre-social media, right? They were everywhere. There were Spice Girl book bags, there were Spice Girl rulers, there were Spice Girl pencils. Spice Girls were on your TV, they were on your radio. They had a movie. There was
everyone wanted them platform shoes. I saw you buying those platform shoes.
Imagine. Just imagine.
This was a genuine playground conversation. Which Spice Girl are you? You heard people having that conversation. So which Spice Girl are you, bro?
100%.
100%.
Right? And if Spice Girls were around during the social media age, bro, oh my gosh.
Curtains.
It would have, you should have just not released music. See, all of these like people have stands for them now. The stands Spice Girls would have had online would have been out of this world. Incredible.
Next level.
It would have been a joke. There would have been nothing.
Yeah. That's why I was a little bit upset with Victoria Beckham, right? When they did their world tour, their like final tour, when they reunited and did it, she didn't join in. And I was a little bit, honestly, Vicky, like...
I hear you.
None of you needed the money, I don't think, yeah? I don't think anyone needed the money.
She's a designer now, though, isn't it?
But for the fans, it would have been nice for her to do it.
Sometimes though, bro, let's be honest, bruv, right?
Yeah.
I don't blame Victoria Beckham for doing that, right? She's probably got to a level of wealth now, yeah? Doing things that don't involve her having to train 3 hours a day and do choreography and do rehearsals and stuff like that, right?
Okay.
It's got her to that where she's making money at a level where it's like, I can wake up when I like, right? Emma Bunton does radio, innit?
Yep.
So Emma's still got a boss.
I was getting confused. Mel's the sporty. Was she C or B?
Mel C.
Mel C DJs a bit as well.
Yeah.
So that's
Mel B, I don't know. She looks fabulous though.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what she does, but like,
yeah.
And oh no, she's an ambassador for charities and stuff.
Yeah,
there we
yeah,
go. Yeah. Like, yeah.
Friends with Eddie Murphy as well for a little while.
They were dating.
Yeah.
And
I believe that they had the best kind of friendship.
No, they were dating, and then she realized they weren't dating anymore when he was at somebody else with somebody else at an award show.
That is wild. That's for another podcast.
No, she's documented saying it. Yeah, in interviews, like it's like she didn't even know they were.
Does that kid look like Eddie Murphy or her?
I don't know,
I'd be curious.
I've never googled.
Wouldn't it be funny?
I've not googled people's
like
children
northern.
like
yeah, what's going on, lad? That would be sick. They had the Eddie Murphy laugh.
I think the kid probably lives in LA.
Yeah, that's probably quite likely, isn't it? Well, live wherever they want.
I'd live with a richer parent.
Which Eddie, innit? Eddie,
100%
Eddie, man. You've got legacy, man. Eddie's
talking about Spice Girls. If we're talking about comedians and entertainers and actors, bro. This man was selling out arenas in the 80s at 22, 23 years old, bro. Do you have any flipping clue how hard that was?
And let's be honest, you may disagree with this, but me as a novice consumer of comedy, one of the best specials I've ever seen in my life. Raw and Delirious, some of the best specials I've ever seen in my life. Yes, massively, some of the material's dated, but it's over 30 years old now, isn't it? 37 years old. But
it's close to 40 years old now, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm saying some of the best comedy I've ever watched.
That is mad though, 40 years. Yeah. 40 years.
And no one's kind of come in and dusted. No one's matched you up to a point where you can say,
Kevin Hart's done like bigger numbers than him, but he always goes. Kevin Hart always says, he's like, I've got social media, I've got all of this. He's like, 100%. Eddie Murphy did all of that without social media. Like it's just joke.
Exactly. So it's like back to the Spice Girls thing. Now, if I like a tune, I can play it on Spotify right now. And I can send it to you. You had to go to the shop and buy a CD, take it home, and press play if you wanted to hear that song when you wanted.
All you need to do is go, if you want to be my lover.
Jeez.
And watch what happens to everybody.
Jeez.
Over, I would say, the age of 27.
Yeah. And I will say, without naming any names, when they did the Spice Girls.
Friendship never ends.
When they did the Spice Girls concert,
I'm pissed I wasn't there.
Man, them were there, 100%,
bruv.
Singing. There's videos, and I heard them saying, I
really wanna zig a cigar. Come on, bruv. Are you
spice
mad?
Up your life. That was it. There's a video, and
every boy and every girl, spice up your life. Come on. Mel B, where are you?
Yeah, man.
Come on, Mel C.
And they had the slow jams as well. When two become one. Oh, come on, bruv.
That was a song about safe sex.
Yes. But I need some love like I've never needed love before.
I want to make love to you, baby.
Had a little love. Now I'm back for more. Come on.
Put it on. Put it on.
Because tonight.
Come on. What do you think you're talking about?
Come on. Nah, they did their job. They did their job. Anyway, you're back.
What's it, Mama?
Yeah.
I love you. Come on. What better Mother's Day song is there than that?
Come on, they smacked it.
What better Mother's Day song is there than that?
I don't know if there's any, bro. Maybe some Sizzler Kalanji, but I reckon that's a little bit less mainstream.
What? How does that go?
That's his song about him singing about mama and all that, but it's a good song.
See, like when I hear Mama, come on, tears, that's what you want, you know? Yeah. You want a song where like you look at it and you go, no, I remember when my mum used to like make me sandwiches like before I went to school and that. Yeah. That's the kind of, you want those kind of emotions evoked in you when you're hearing songs about your mama. Yeah. You don't want to hear no fucking like, I don't want to hear no like upbeat tunes when it's talking about mama. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
I hear that.
But I want to hear like real tear-jerking kind of music. The Spice Girls, fucking G's, bruv. No one's coming close. No boy bands. Backstreet Boys, you're not as big as the Spice Girls, sorry.
They
weren't, bruv.
That's risky talk, They were big, but what about when Backstreet were back?
Hold on. Name me the Backstreet Boys movie.
Was there a movie?
There wasn't one. Exactly. There we go.
That makes no sense, but we'll carry on.
That proves my point. Spice Girls had a fucking film, bruv.
What was their movie? I didn't know there wasn't one. There was one. There wasn't one. Exactly. Let's move on.
Exactly. That was my point. Like,
yeah. I hear that.
You were meant to go, oh, there wasn't one. I'd be like, exactly. But you were like, oh, what's it for? Yellow card for you today.
You're back.
Nah, so anyway, I've had back issues in it. Anyway. So I'm in the middle of this PT session, right? Yeah. And then halfway through, like I'm sat down on the bench, like in between a set. As I get up, my back seizes up, right? Seizes up. I'm in pain. I can't walk properly. La, 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 la.
So what, you were trying to get up. So what happened?
Just standing.
What happened? So did you fall back, stand up?
No, like, I was like, standing. I was like, I can't move.
So you were up?
Yeah, I was up, but I couldn't move, right? My back was like fucked. He goes and gets the Theragun and like hitting like my glutes and my back and whatever, and it's time to get better or whatever. But like I was in pain in it. Anyway, fast forward a couple of days, I went to see a Thai massage place, right? And this is one I go regularly, yeah?
Yeah?
It's one I go regularly.
I bet you do.
They're
you get
very
a free
good.
one every time you get 6, you get a free one, like
Proud
coffees.
Thai Spa in Balham, right? Very professional, very above.
Would you say they go above and beyond? In terms of service delivery, are you happy?
Yes.
You get good value for money?
I am.
Okay.
Now,
do you pay cash or card?
It's done through the app, actually.
Is it? Yeah. That's a good way to launder money, is it, right?
Have you never downloaded?
I've used before.
Yeah, it was great. Right. Anyway, they ain't paying us, so
yeah. So let's move on.
Bleep that shit out.
So you were going to your favorite massage parlor,
and it was a different woman this time.
Oh no!
So she had the lights turned on. Right. You know, usually they dim the lights and there's music. No music. Lights were on. I was like, what the fuck is going on, bruv?
So it was a much less sensual experience. So it was more like, you know.
No, it wasn't relaxing, bruv. And she was all like, should I do the accent or is it racist?
Nah, let's not do the accent.
Because I do accents for everyone.
You do everyone's
I do everyone's accent.
You've asked me now, so I'm not going to be here saying, yes, do the accent.
No, okay, cool. Yeah. I'm not doing the accent. However, right, just imagine it in your head as I'm saying this, right? She's like, what pressure do you want? I was like, as hard as you can, right? Because that's me. I'm a big man, right? We've had this conversation off mic before, right? When we're having massages, I want pain. Do you know what I mean? I'm not here for like someone touching me with oil on my body. Marcus, she says, can I stand on your body?
Yes. Sorry, I was there with you. That was my answer. Carry on. Yes.
I was like, I've never had this before.
Bro, talk, carry on. Share this with the listeners.
I was like, yeah.
Share this.
I was like, yeah, go on then.
You can hear how close I am to the mic. Carry on, please.
Bro, she starts standing on my legs, starts standing on my glutes. She was putting her back, her heel into my glute, yeah.
Did she twist a little bit as well sometimes?
Yes, bruv. And I was feeling a pain like I've never felt in these muscles before, right? Starts doing it all over my lower back and whatever, and then starts doing all of this mad thing. Like she was doing stuff with her hands and stuff, moving my hands and that, right? Like the way she was finding every individual muscle strand in my lower back and going for it. But here's the thing, right? She starts trying to go to stretch me. Stretch my muscles. Sorry, not anything else.
It's all right, okay, it's a safe space, man. Sure.
Yeah, I know there's someone listening going, Look, she starts stretching my muscles, right? And there was one stretch, she's like, relax yourself. She's like, look at me. She's like, you too much resistance.
Kay's flopping his hand around.
There's too much resistance. And I was thinking, I don't know, man. I'm just like, this is just me, innit? It's normal. Like, I don't know. Like when she was like, be free. She's like, look at me. Free, She's like, be free. Anyway, she tried to do that stretch on me. You know, when your leg is going the opposite way and your arm is on the opposite way.
So I'll explain for those listening. Pretend you've kicked a free kick and your leg is extended out and your body is twisting away from the free kick.
Yeah. Anyway,
and your arm is in the other direction.
She's proper trying to like make me go. She's like, no, too much resistance. She's like, you're going to hurt me and you. And I was like, bruv, I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. Like, what am I doing? And she was like, she was getting pissed off with me, basically. She started getting angry, saying that you're not relaxing. And I was like, bruv, like, you don't need to stretch me.
Okay, you were fighting it, bruv. Sometimes you need to just let her take control and submit. You need to be you weren't subbing enough. You need to be more submissive.
This is, I mean, maybe that was my problem on my part. I couldn't be submissive. Anyway, point of the matter is, I think I realized that I need to go and see her again because I felt incredible afterwards. Don't get me wrong, the pain's still there at times, but I felt incredible afterwards.
It sounds like what she gave you sounded very close to shiatsu massage, where I say if they do it right, it's not nice at the time, but afterwards you walk out and feeling brand new. You feel like they've massaged not your muscles or bones. You feel like they've massaged your soul. You feel like they've gone into your soul and they've flicked buttons and pushed things.
I ain't gonna lie though, where she was standing on someone, I think I went and washed my hands and I was like putting water on my back and shit. I was like, man, you've been standing
Yeah.
On my back, bro. Someone's feet have been on my back. So
Yeah,
afterwards, when the realization hits you, and then I went home and I had a shower straight away.
I would presume that they would have, prepared their feet, washed
You
them.
You don't know these days, bro.
You could have a few backs on your.
You don't know these days, man. They might just go wearing their sliders and go back to
slip them back into Crocs afterwards.
Yeah.
That's not nice.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like,
you'd think. So you're gonna go back and ask for her by name next time, or did you take her details?
I didn't even get
take her number, or
but I know the woman that owns it. She's always like, I haven't seen you in a while, and I was like, oh, you missing me? And she's like, yeah,
you little flirt, you little tart.
Come on, man. Like, listen. There's enough of Kae Kurd to go around. Right?
Okay.
No, I'm joking. There is not.
How about two of you massage me at the same time?
No, never that.
That's actually quite nice, if you have that done. Seriously.
Two people massaging.
Because they'll can give you maximum pressure, but imagine both of your calves getting done at the same time.
Have you seen that? There's a picture of Cristiano Ronaldo when he was at Real Madrid. 4 physios massaging him.
That might, if you're not used to that, might be a sensory overload. That might be too much. Imagine how you felt, when they were digging into one of your calves.
I looked at that and I was very jealous.
It sounds nice.
Bro,
if it's soft.
It's an hour massage, basically done in a quarter of the time. Because in an hour massage, they're doing limb by limb.
Yeah.
I looked at that and I was like, that's so smart. Because you're like, you do the left leg, you do the right leg, you two. Left side upper body, you right side upper body. They all decide what they're doing. Boom, bash, bosh. You're done in 20 minutes, bro.
Nice.
Fucking that guy. I read somewhere recently there was it was this one of these wellness professors got a call from Cristiano Ronaldo, and Cristiano he was like to Cristiano like, oh yeah, he was all like, no, I want to work with you. He's like, cool. Well, here's like the program or whatever. He's like, this will take you. I think he said a few months to do. He was like, I'll do it in 2 weeks.
Wow.
And he was just like, yeah, you can't. He's like, he called me back in 2 weeks. He'd finished everything. And he was like, the dedication this man has to like wellness and being like healthy. He's like, this guy will be fine well into his like 50s and 60s.
Do you think he'll be one of those footballers that when he finally retires will look in shape for the rest of his life?
Yeah, I think at this point now it's become such a habit to him that I don't think he enjoys life like he should do, if that makes sense.
I'm with you, Kae, because I don't know if he knows what life is like before football. Like, I don't think you can remember when you've lived that much of your life at that level. How do you remember? He's been playing
football since 13, right? You think about it, he's like what, 38, 39 now? Yeah, bruv. Like, the moment he quits football, he has no clue what to do. He's going to be training day to day, like he's a footballer still.
Yeah.
He'll be in the gym. He does sauna for fun and whatever. All his life is geared up to do is eat, train, sleep. Erling Haaland's very similar in that respect. They were like because recently they've been talking about the differences between Jadon Sancho and Erling Haaland. And Erling Haaland apparently, like, all he does is like around Manchester is like he goes home, literally eat, train, sleep, repeat kind of thing, right? There's a few MMA fighters like that. Brendan, I forgot his name. He's from Manchester. He goes to Thailand. All he's doing is training and sleeping. When your life is like that, bro, when you're just training and sleeping, like, I don't think Ronaldo probably knows what a pizza tastes like. I don't think he had. He got onto his son when they asked him, like, do you reckon your son will be a professional? He's like, no, he likes chips. And you're like,
so they're meant to like chips. But like, I think if you are
fucking 12, if he doesn't like chips, when is he gonna like chips?
Yeah, from experiences of my friends that have had professional sports stars in their life, yes, 100%. I think he's going to be on this fitness thing. But if there's someone that can consume a slice of pizza without it causing any damage to their performance, it'd probably be him. If you think about it, at the peak of his performance, throwing a pizza in there, he's probably what? Because Erling Haaland, what's he on? He's on 4,000 or 5,000 calories a day, maybe more. That's one in the same interview. He said he's on that amount. You could have a slice of pizza in there instead of something else, and it probably wouldn't even affect your performance.
You say that, but for them lot, it probably will.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, man, because I think at the top level, it's all about fine margins.
Yeah.
Right? So you don't necessarily get this in creative industries. What you just need in creative industries is either a troubled childhood or some
drugs problem, an addiction.
Or some
you need an addiction, substance abuse problem.
Or some sort of neglect in some way, shape, or somebody that never told you they loved you in some way, shape, or form for you to want to get in front of a camera.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Just a bit of an identity crisis, maybe.
Pain in the corner of your eyes.
Yeah, bit of an smile. Yeah, bit of an identity crisis where, like, you know, most of your friends were either black and then the other side were white, and then when it came to certain things, you were just by yourself. You know, not saying this from any sort of personal experience. But
that's all right, man. Open up, man.
Or what I'm saying is, you need some in the creative industries. You need something mental to get you to be like, hey, look at me. Yeah. In sports, right? Especially at that high level, you see like what managers and stuff bring in, where they're like, oh yeah, we're bringing in a sports psychologist to try and like get like 3% better at this in a game. With that, like if you're on 3,000 calories, 4,000 calories, right? They meticulously go, well, the good ones, the top ones, they're like, bruv, you need X amount of protein, X amount of fats, X amount, and probably know what their bodies react to better than what they don't.
Yeah, 100%, man. Erling,
you can't be sorry.
He apparently tapes his mouth shut as well, doesn't he? And like to promote.
Yeah, there's a lot of these people in it. Yeah,
like that's one a bit scary, but like, yeah, I get it. There is a level of focus, and we've spoken about this maybe on the pod or off it. Back in the day, you'd watch Jordan finish an NBA game and smoke a cigar. Unheard of now.
It's not happening. Well, they still smoke cigars at like when they win a championship.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
But my point,
David Ginola got nabbed having a little fag like he was having a smoke in France or whatever between seasons or whatever. Like ballers used to just
I'll say it right now. I think a lot of athletes now have footballers I think have the worst diets out of all other top athletes.
Because they're just running a lot. You can probably nick them like cheekily.
Well, they will get angry when like, when like managers take away like the food or whatever. Like for example, you know when Fabio Capello came into England, they moaned. The footballers moaned because he took away the ketchup.
Yeah.
He took away ketchup. Like so they're all at the dinner, and one of them's like, "Oh, can I get ketchup?" They're like, the manager said that no one's allowed it, kind of thing. And they're like,
is mad.
Do you know what I mean? And this is top level athletes going, what do you mean we can't have ketchup? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Whereas I feel like you couldn't get away with that in athletics, like Olympic athletes, like sprinters and that. Mind you, like Usain Bolt was having nuggets, but he was a freak of nature. He was a freak of nature. It was like when they were like, oh yeah, but look, we've got another one called Johan Blake. And then like Johan Blake had put on like 30 pounds in a year. And I was like, he is juiced up. And they were like, no man, this is all natural. And came out, he was taking PEDs. And I was like, I do not blame him. Pogba's been found out to take PEDs recently, innit?
I was going to say, I don't think Bolt was on him, you know. I think he might not have been on him, you know.
On what?
On PEDs.
But Bolt was not on anything. Bolt was a freak of nature that fell into running.
I still can't get over the fact that he was the slowest off the blocks, and two, when he broke the world record, he was looking at the clock.
Yeah,
how can you achieve something like that and be looking at a clock? That's like closing your eyes and winning a boxing match, isn't it?
I reckon he had a date afterwards,
and he just wanted to finish it. Can we wrap this up?
Yeah, wrap it, because you've heard what happens in the Olympics.
Yeah,
I reckon he was doing that madness in there, bro.
Well, I'm not going to comment on that, but I will say you have got people in their top physical performance, top specimens walking around.
Olympic athletes talk about it all the time. They're like, you've got some of the most do you know what I mean, in shape people in the world. Like testosterone,
estrogen is at the highest levels. The pheromones in some of these rooms that you walk into, you must just walk in there and just electrifying, bruv.
Stress relief. Do you know what I mean? You need some stress relief, and you're like,
or you've just won a medal and you come back to the village, you're like, I'm top of the world right now. Let's celebrate.
Not in that voice.
Let's celebrate.
Not in that voice. However, so I do feel like like I know a couple of the Team GB female athletes, and they were saying like there was a lot of that going around.
Yeah, man.
Sometimes initiated by the women.
So, I think that's right.
Yeah,
it's only right, mate. Yeah, me. So the state of your back now, just for clarification, where are we at now with it? Because
it's still in pain if I sit down for too long and I get up. But like I went first day back at the gym today, which was good.
What'd you do?
A mixture of stuff, really. I mean, it's not for the podcast, really, is it?
Give us a little bit, innit?
I mean, what did I do? Bit of back, bit of legs. Nothing too serious, nothing too strenuous. A lot more like dynamic movements. You know, like a lot of jumps and stuff in there.
Any compound exercise in there?
No.
Okay.
No. I'm focused more on like dynamic movements right now. Do you know what I mean? Being able to run and jump properly and stuff. Do you know what I mean? I feel like you know, a lot of the boring exercises you see on Instagram that like footballers or stuff do when they're like doing rehab. That's the stuff I'm doing right now.
Bruv, rehab exercises are the most boring, repetitive exercise. But boy, can I just say, God bless whoever found out that that's how you get back in shape.
Listen,
that is mad, bro.
We say all of that. I was talking to one of these Olympic athletes and they were saying they do a whole day where like their warm up, oh my God, their warm ups are like incredible. Like they're just doing calf muscles one day. One day they're just working on ankle muscles. Like they're just doing, and I was like, oh shit, it makes it. Because if you don't want to roll an ankle, you need strong ankles in it. So you're doing ankles for like 3 hours. What are you doing today? Oh, ankles.
I don't know how I use that voice. What are you doing today?
Wrists.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be something like that in it.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, it's not. I don't know why we turned into a sports podcast today.
Fighting talk, isn't it? It's because of that handsome, tall fellow, Rick Edwards.
It is what it is.
That has influenced it.
But no, I think it's because you started
dressed like a referee.
No, well, the compression socks, really. That was what sort of brought it up to the wellness episode.
Do you know who slewed me the worst for wearing these?
Who?
My mum.
What did she say?
So I took a picture wearing them just to see what she'd rip me with, because I know she's got quite a sharp tongue sometimes. She messaged me back saying Britney Spears wants her socks back. And I was sat there for ages going, what? I didn't get it. What?
My loneliness is killing me.
So I was like, all right, cool. I had nothing for it, bruv. I just had to lol and keep it pushing. There's jokes, man.
Very funny.
Britney Spears wants her socks back, yeah?
Yeah, watch Mother's Day.
Watch when I see you. Imagine that, get a lyric. Hey, watch when I see you, yeah? Watch
Mother's Day, yeah? All right, okay. Yeah. When people are getting new iPhones and then you're hollering at Marcus, remember this, innit? Yeah? Okay.
Can you imagine the kind of child that's like that?
Might send you a flipping Android. Yeah, it's like an iPhone, man. Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah, me. But man.
That's funny, man. Like the fact that your mum is taking. Oh, the thing about Britney Spears.
Yeah, go on.
I read this week. Apparently, her and her ex-husband's first child.
Yeah.
Has now hit 18.
Fucking hell.
Which means Kevin Federline no longer gets alimony for him.
Oh.
So his income has decreased by like 50%.
How much is he getting? Do you know?
I don't know, bruv, but like he was probably getting
M a week, M a month,
$1 million a month.
Bro, have you seen what some of these things are? You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised, bro.
Oh my God.
You would be surprised, and she generates. She still generates.
What are we saying? We need to find rich wives.
I reckon, all joking aside, it's happening a lot more than we think. There are guys out there that are looking for that sugar mama, and they're investing time in it. I reckon for some people, I know some people that in life, that's their goal. Lock it down, breed it down.
How would you feel about being not a breadwinner in a relationship, as in earning less than your woman, earning less than your partner?
I'd love it, you know.
Would you?
Flipping love it, yeah.
Seriously?
Do you know what that
all
says?
Jokes aside.
Do you know what that says about my other half in this world that is unbalanced? Do you know what kind of woman that makes her?
Yeah, okay.
Just real talk. Do you know what kind of woman in a world where if I do the same job as you, I'm more likely to get paid more than you, yeah?
But you're so much of a failure.
No. She's so much of a winner, yeah? So I'm going to look at her and go, look at you, man. So you know what, babe? You're taking me out to dinner tonight. And you're
But do you not think she won't respect you?
Well, I think that's where you have to be confident within yourself, because that says a lot about me. The fact that I'm confident. Do you know what? Real talk, hey? Being in a relationship where you know that person is there because they want to be, but don't have to be, is so sexy. Okay. Because you imagine the other way around. Imagine I was earning X amount and they're earning nothing.
Of course.
I throw them a card. They spend whatever they want every month. They enjoy themselves, eat whatever, drink whatever, go out with their friends, whatever. Still somewhere in the back of your mind, they know that they're a bit of an owned person. Yeah. But if you flip that switch on me, and I would like to, in this scenario, I'm making myself successful, but they're more successful than me. Boy, I said this to my friend yesterday. Jay-Z and Beyonce are strong separately. Put them together, killing it. killing it. So, and at any point they could split up. They could. Would not make it wouldn't make financial difference, but they're going to be a level of rich. It don't matter. For me to go back and answer your question, that is one of the biggest turn-ons ever.
So would you sit at home and do like housework and? If
you mean kids, would I stay with the kids at home? That's an interesting conversation to be had. Just stay at home and do housework? Absolutely not. If we're both successful, we're getting the housework done.
I'm talking. Yeah. This is what I'm talking about.
Would I be a kept man?
Yes.
I think that whoever is the kept person in a relationship, there's a level of resentment that can arise.
Okay.
Because you realize at the end of the day, they could turn around and be like, like in Breaking Bad, there were certain scenes where we saw Heisenberg say certain, I can't remember what it is. He says something to his wife. He says something like, I am the problem. And I was like, whatever it is, that was mad. Not because he said something cool. I was like, she realizes she's in a situation that she cannot get out of. She's not in control.
Okay.
And he turned around and said to her, I own this. I own you. I am the guy. You are the pawn. And I feel like in situations like that, there can be a level of resentment with some people.
We'll take one argument, yeah?
Yeah.
I'll show you. Yeah. You don't even fucking do shit. I bring all the money home and you'll be there like...
Yeah.
And you'll be there like, yeah, but who does the dishes?
Yeah. Is it? Okay, cool. Why don't you just take off that pretty little outfit you got then? Huh?
Who ironed your blouse before you went to work today?
And who bought you that nice iron with all the extra steam that you wanted, yeah? Fuck it, bruv. It can. And I think it can be like that.
I know, like, oh my God, because people joke about it, like being a house husband will be hard.
You are a less common occurrence.
Yeah, you are.
I think men are still petty enough to rinse you in a WhatsApp group.
Oh, 100%. And also, not even just that, I think the mothers will look at you weird when you're going to like...
At the meetups and stuff.
Yeah.
Are you even getting invited to that? So you're just turning up anyway to try and get involved, like...
I mean? Hey, like they're all talking about things and you're just there like...
Yeah, nah, he's... I don't know about breastfeeding, but yeah, he's...
Yeah.
It's mad though, isn't it? I think you'd be judged.
You can't even really relate to that because you have nothing to bring to the table, because not only you didn't make the child, you cannot feed the child without the help of your other half or some breast milk or milk. Neither at all. So you are like, what do you...
I think people might even see you when, like, in a park and that, when like the kids are playing, just thinking like, who you here with?
Nah, that's cute. That's cute. I'll give you that. That's actually cute, yeah?
Is it?
That's actually going to the park. But I just mean like trying to like meet up with a women's group of mums or whatever, or I don't know if there's like dads groups. I've not been made aware of them like that, where it's like that, but hopefully we'll see that. But to go back to answer your question,
we need to start having kids,
I find confidence and successfulness within a woman, like all joking aside, because I know that there'll be people that are like, oh man, because you're simping. I'm not simping, because in this scenario I'm successful, but to stand next to someone else who's successful, I can aspire to and grow it. That is nice, man.
That is 100%
being
true.
A kept person,
I couldn't do it.
That's hard.
I could never be a kept person.
That's hard.
I'm saying that right now, but then again, I don't know if I could have a kept
woman. Yeah. So you know what's mad though? This is where it gets tricky for us. Yeah, you are successful, Kae, right? You're doing well. What if you get with somebody who's like Rihanna status? So
yes,
yeah.
What are you on about, bro?
He's not like put it on. He's like take it off.
Let me tell you, at this point, like right now,
yeah.
I'm like, yo.
You're doing the dishes when I say the names like that.
No, not even that. Rihanna.
Yeah. I just mean that level of success. Like they're that. Like her money can go to the moon and back. Yeah.
To be fair,
Bezos' ex-wife. That kind of level.
I've dated a millionaire before.
Yeah.
I've dated a couple millionaires.
Yeah.
And it's not nice.
Is it? At what point did you realize there was a big financial gap between you? Because I think
it wasn't the fact I paid for dinner.
Yeah, that's cool. That's small thing.
I paid for dinner, but it was just the fact that if they're a known person, they can't go everywhere. They can't do normal stuff, and that's just long. That's just long. Like, say you want to go, let's go here, and they can't.
Yeah, but that's fame, innit? I'm talking about success in terms of
if it's success,
just caked up.
Fuck that. Let's go.
Because then you feel weird because you're coming home and say you're on $1 million a year, yeah. You're bringing home 100 grand at the end of the month. They're bringing home $30 million a month. You feel honestly, silly now, innit? No, you feel silly.
I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
But like, where I am right now,
yeah,
I wouldn't care. But like, I make money as well.
Yeah.
Like as long as I have enough money to buy gifts, I think where it would fuck me up is if like she's looking at like Van Cleef bracelets.
Yeah. How do you gift Rihanna something that isn't like a jet?
But this is where
love comes.
Nah.
A collage. I'll pay a little collage. I'll pay something.
But this is it. You've got to go. Yeah. You've got to go so thoughtful that it's like, I don't care what billionaire comes along, they couldn't have done this.
Yeah.
But sometimes, let's be real, money does buy the best gifts.
100%.
Like,
100%.
Like, I don't care how thoughtful I am. If I am thoughtful with a $50,000 gift, that's much better.
Yeah. 100%.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
100%.
I saw that you like this particular design, so I got it made by jewelers especially for you.
Yeah.
Incredible, thoughtful, and it's quite expensive. But if you're just going through, and I think after a while, when you're dating somebody with that level of wealth, even though she can get everything herself, after a while, thoughtful gift after thoughtful gift, right? 20 years, not even 20 years in, 5 years in, you're running out of ideas, bruv. Like,
you're going to have to go and meet Jimmy Choo to make the shoe. That's how you do it. So now it's a one of one pair of shoes. I met up with Jimmy and we designed this for you and I designed the shoe.
You got to be like, well, actually, I went to see Karl Lagerfeld himself and I managed to wrangle his arm to, get you a special made dress or something. And I'm like, oh my God, that's so thoughtful. But you can't just be like,
here's how you make it. You got that, and it's your favorite color as well.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? That's how you do it.
But you can't just be like, here's a shoebox full of memory.
You can't.
No, I don't know.
You can't be like, here's a folder that you've used as Pritt stick to stick down like memories and stuff like that.
Like all of that.
Here's your first receipt for your Louis Vuitton luggage that we did.
Here's a montage I've made of your career. Cool, that's great. Once or twice.
Okay.
But after a while, it's like, where's the weekend to fucking Bora Bora?
No, where's the weekend singing at my birthday party? That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is.
It's true. And you, it's not like you could just use the money in the joint account. That's like, it's gonna be bait, innit?
Would it? It might not be,
It would be, bro.
Might be low key.
It would be.
So that's when you have to dip
Honey,
into
what did $150,000 go out of the joint account for? I was gonna surprise you. That's some idiot. I think it's one of them ones where that would be hard after a while. But for about 6 months, live your life, bro. Live your life
until you get the first like it or lump it. Yeah, you either stay here. You'll either be happy or you stay here.
You can't talk to me like that, bro.
It's mad, isn't it?
You can't talk to me like that.
I think that's probably my most toxic trait is I would cut off my nose to smack my face there. I would cut off my Amex account. I would cut off my bank account. I'll cut off my stipend to spite
let me
my
tell
bank
you,
account.
I'll be like, is there a parachute on this plane? I've done skydiving. Let's go.
She'll be like, 1 second, I'll just ask the captain because it's our private jet.
Fucking jump out of the plane like...
Charles, land this jet right now. I don't care where we are. Land this jet right now. I'm off. I'm walking home.
That level of wealth is ridiculous. I don't... what about... I think it makes it easier when they're famous.
If they're famous and you're not.
Yeah. But then, do you know how men are in it?
Yeah.
So you're going to be like, you're going to see hella blue ticks in DMs. And you'll be like, oh, who's that? Oh, no, nothing. It's just a ex-NBA player or like it's a white football player.
Some of these bros are trying it. What are you going to do? What are little you going to do? What are you going to do if Future's in the DMs? What are you going to do? Nothing.
No, you just got to trust your partner, obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
You're going to trust your partner, but in the back of your head, like, and this is the mad thing about the male psyche, it will be fine, you'll be playing five-a-side with the lads, goal's gone in, suddenly you're thinking about it. 100%. Out of nowhere, it is ruining your day. You're like, hold up, why am I thinking about it? But out of nowhere, you've just started to think, about the DMs out of nowhere.
Or bruv, you're just bumping tunes, you're on the way to football, Future comes on. I'm using Future as an example. Tunes come on, hey, this guy's sick, you know. Hey, do you know how many girls this guy's slaying? Future, he's known, notorious. Word is, if he's in the DMs, it's over for you. You're sweating, bruv, on the way to five-a-side.
Yeah, it's long.
I might not even go five-a-side that week. I'm going home.
It's long.
I'm going home. Yeah, it's hard.
And it just goes to show you the male psyche in it. We are very like protective and stuff. So it's like at that point you're like,
you're not gonna fight him, no.
Yeah.
Okay, what does that
I bet you can't squat 160.
Doesn't matter.
I tell you what, my mate is actually I just had to cut off who that was. Did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're like, for him, he could probably be going through all of that, but I think he's really comfortable within himself and has a level of success where I think his partner
that person that you just mentioned,
be careful, please.
They haven't been popping in a while.
Okay.
If you're talking about someone that's popping currently, award shows, they're there.
Yeah, trending.
Oh, babe, we need to go to another one.
Yeah. Yeah, but I've been nominated again.
Listen, there are certain people that when you date them, you're going to be on the shade borough randomly. Yeah.
It's interesting. And for those of you that are like, nah, man, you guys have...
On the Patreon, I might share something. I'll share something on the Patreon.
I might as well.
Yeah.
I've got some bits as well.
Cool.
All right, cool.
Join you on the Patreon later.
Yeah. If you haven't been on the Patreon before, basically every time we record an episode of the podcast, we record our Patreon or our bonus episode called More of a Clue. So you can access that via Patreon. There's a link in the show description. Also, if you're listening via Apple Podcasts, you look for the button that says More of a Clue, click that, and it will unlock all of our bonus episodes in their entirety. Because I think at the moment they get little tasters and teasers of it on social on the Apple Podcast app. Patreon, you'll get video and everything you get early without any ads in them in the way at all. So access those over at the Patreon. We've got a lovely community over there. We're about to announce who's going to be taking home some tickets to Kae Kurd's tour, because when you're in the Patreon, we reward you with stuff like that as well. So what for the cost of a coffee, get tickets to see one of the best comedians in the UK, plus over 100 episodes of bonus content. No one gives you value like that.
No one
gives you value like that. Yeah. Anyway, we'll see you on the other side.